Hey traders, Day Trader Matt here of BusinessWithTrading.com, doing a Saturday stock talk for the 28th of February. And I thought today would be a good day to go ahead and review all of our picks this month. We've had 3 picks so far, and they're all up over 2% from the closing price of Friday. Our first pick was on the 10th of January, IBM, and up here it was up 3.7% from the video that we recorded on the 10th. At the moment it's up 2%. You know, we made the call over here somewhere. Actually the 10th would have been think I'd have this all set up already, but I don't. Okay, this was our box here that we had on there when we did the video. And the 10th was right around here. It was at 159.11 is where price was at. So about here is where we were at, and you know, so that one is definitely working out very well. Wanted to show that. Right now up 2% as of the close of Friday. Our next pick was QLogic, which was on the 7th of February. And zoom out just a little bit to get to the 7th. It was at 1369 is when we recorded the video. Okay, so it was about here, up here is where it was at. You know, it came down a little more, but then it started to push higher. And right now it's up 9.6% as of the close of Friday. Not a bad move from the 7th to the 28th. You know, even IBM up 2% from the 10th of February. Still pretty good. And then our next pick that we did was Adobe Systems. And we did that on the 14th at 76.51 is where price was at. Up here, and you know, after we did the video, you know, you could have gotten in. There was some time after that, you know, and then prices started to move higher. And as of the close of Friday, we were up 3.4%. Obviously, a little more up here, you know, but 3.4% is nothing to make fun of. You know, so I wanted to show those. You know, 2%, 3.4%, 9.6%. You know, if you're just trading the stock talk picks, you'd be up pretty nicely. So the pick of today that I wanted to go over is I wanted to highlight Apple Computer. You know, I was thinking about highlighting General Electric just because it's in the news, but I don't really like that stock. So we're going to talk about Apple. I like Apple just because it can do a couple different things here. I do think this is going to be pretty decent support, and above the 128 figure is what I would really be looking at. Above 128 really should be support, and price should go at least into that 131, 132. If it does get above 132, it can actually turn into something else, and that could propel it above that 134 and eventually into that 136.5. So that's what I'm looking for in Apple. You know, if it does get some resistance up here, then it could come down into this region, maybe 123, 124, and then from there it would start moving higher. But it's also possible that it starts moving higher from here as well. So we do want to keep in mind that 131, 132, 132 quarter, just because that is a possibility of resistance, and I would think the upper end of that would be rather than that 131. I would think at the upper end. But regardless, I think above 128, you're going to get at least a couple points out of it, and you're risking like 50 cents. So that's still a pretty good trade, and it could actually turn into a much better trade. So I like that one to highlight this week. It should be a very nice trade, you know. And let's say it goes to 131. You know, you're risking 50 cents. Okay, so reward to risk, let's just call this, it's 128.45, let's call it 128.50. Risking 50 cents, looking for 131. That's a 5 to 1 reward to risk ratio. Just that, just the 131. And I think it goes higher than 131, whether it does actually find resistance and turn around, or it just keeps going. I think you're probably looking at more like 131.5 to 132.25, and then above that, you know, we watch 134 and then 136.5. So that's pretty much what we're looking for. You know, if it is able to go that high, I would think it would probably go a little bit higher than that. But you know, obviously you're going to have some pullbacks. So that 134 seems like a good one before any real pullback, and love the reward to risk there. So with that, hopefully you enjoyed the video. You enjoyed the the review of our past picks of 2015. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Have an awesome rest of your weekend, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.